you know.
All right, guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Little John Sharns. I'm Alicia. If this is your very first time here, what we like to do is talk about crochet and drink a little bit of wine. I have, you might recognize this. Let's see if I got, yes, I got this face next to me. She was here a couple, what, 2 months ago?
I think 2 months, 2 or 3. Time's going by fast. So yes.
It is. This is the amazing, the only Parlez Vous Crochet. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate this. You have no clue how hard
Oh.
it is to do a live stream all by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
To have you next to me, I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, my dear. I know, I told you I used to do them back in the day. And then it's
Hmm.
hard talking to yourself for an hour.
Listen,
Mine used to be like 4 hours.
you know
Just
what?
crazy.
I feel when I first started, I I think my very first live stream was like 15 minutes because I was in panic attack mode. And
Mm-hmm.
then once I started adding like alcohol to my live streams, once I get past that first 10 minutes,
Good.
I'm good to go.
You smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing. But
I love
I
it.
won't keep you too long today. But
That's
so
okay. We're
could
good.
you could you introduce yourself? Because just in case they don't know who you are and where they
All
can
right.
find you.
All right. Well, I am Jamie with Parlez Vous Crochet. And I am on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on YouTube. I have a channel here. A crochet artist from New Jersey, but living in sunny California.
Hmm.
And thank you so much for having me on your show again. I appreciate you always. I had a pleasure meeting you during the summer. And so that was just like a ball of fun and so exciting to meet somebody that is doing their thing in the crochet industry. So that was really nice. But again, just a simple crochet artist. I love making accessories, crochet earrings. As you can see, we have on today. And things fun and sun and boho and just relax. Love things like that. So make sure y'all check me out on all the platforms.
And all
TikTok
those.
too. Mm-hmm.
How how's your TikTok going? I hate Instagram Reels. I hate TikTok. I hate the little videos.
It's going. I'm just trying to do. I did one the other day that went pretty good. Where I put the yarn in the pot and was frying it because I spent all my money, and so my dinner was
Hmm.
yarn. So that one was good. And then I did another one after that, which wasn't not so good, but it was still good. So it just takes some time. I'm not really tech savvy. I did the one, that dog when they have just a dog like just sitting there and he's looking around like this. I
You think
was
so?
like
Yeah.
trying for hours trying to figure out how do they like cut him out to get him behind. I'm not tech savvy like that, so I'm trying, and I was proud that I was able to at least do that. So it's going. It's a slow process. If I could find out how to do things better, that would be great. But I'm just working with what I have, and be proud of that. you
See,
know
I feel you on the whole trying to edit. I look at TikTok and Reels all the time, and it looks like they're not putting that much editing work into
yeah,
it until I'm doing it. I'm like, I
yeah.
can't. I anything, nothing ever hit with my Instagram Reels. Nothing. I would get
Mm,
maybe like 100 likes. That's great. Like,
yeah,
or
that's pretty good.
maybe my biggest reel was like, I think like 800 or something. Until I start doing
Oh,
those crochet history, that thing said
oh,
50,000. I'm like,
oh! Wow, fantastic. So
I
you could
started
put that
getting a
on
thousand.
TikTok. Did you put it on TikTok?
Yeah, and TikTok said, I don't like this. It said three people looked at it.
Oh no. I
But
mean, fine.
I
You
have
have.
more.
I don't know. Oh,
I need to go back to the drawing board and research how to rank on all these things. Oh, I'm getting off topic. Me and you were just talking. Oh,
that's
guys, if
okay.
you're coming here, what we're doing here to do, we're just going to do a pinch of shopping, a good bit of shenanigans, and just chit chatting back and forth. So if you have any questions for myself or Jamie or Paula V Crochet, just put in the comments question marks in front of it, and we'll bring it to the front. Let me give you an example.
Like I can't even see any comments. I don't know how to do that.
I got
I
you.
can't say it.
Knit and Crochet Tiger says 1 or 2 glasses of wine helps you relax. More than that, you can call it a party. I know.
Okay.
Cheers.
Okay, here, let me
Mm.
ring the bell. Let me ding the bell for you.
Oh,
It's a party. Hey.
oh, I want to say hi to somebody else. Cece's Cozy Corner. Filming and editing takes a lot of time and effort. 6-second videos are so stressful. I find to stay trendy. Bless your heart. I don't, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
But Cece, she made me a, what's it called? A Monstera crochet pillow. I ordered from her. I love ordering from other crocheters. And I'm just waiting for it to come in the mail so I can show everybody what you made me. I
Oh,
appreciate it so much.
nice. That's cool. Yeah, sometimes it's simpler is better. So I think that because you do have the content, if you just take maybe snippets of that and then refer them to where the real thing is, like how you do on your Instagram, then it can
Yeah.
grow. And it takes a minute. Like I had to do those rooms to on TikTok to get to 1,000 followers because I wanted to go live.
Mhm.
Then I said, well, if I do a live and people want to shop, then the people are not paying. So now to get where you can have people shop your website while you're doing live, now you need 5,000 people. I gave up.
Yeah.
So I got like 1,000 people. So I do get a little, people looking, but I
Hmm.
still haven't hit that mark where it's like I'm going viral or something, anything like that. I haven't gotten there yet. But the little things that you do, like that can help. Just keep building.
My problem is which I tell everybody to do, is consistency with those social medias. Everybody has their own like crochet success. You're either great on Facebook, great on
Mm-hmm.
Insta. It's what YouTube, that was me.
Yeah.
The amount of followers I have on YouTube compared to what I have the TikTok. I got like a
Yeah.
thousand followers on TikTok,
Yeah. Just stick to
and I
YouTube.
just I
Yeah.
try.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stick to what's good.
and of course I am very patient for your Monstera pillow. As a crocheter, I know it takes some time. So I appreciate it. That's why I order from wonderful people like you
All right, girl.
and you. As actually, would you like to show an earring or two? I know you don't have much to sell.
Oh, okay. Well, let me
Speak,
show you. I have a few, but I can show
yeah.
something so they can see.
Speaking of
So this,
supporting other crocheters, ooh,
oh yeah. So that's one. That's a gold one. The bright gold. I do one that's a little muted gold, but this is my bright gold. And
mhm.
all these are all crochet. And my earrings are all set on 14 karat gold filled hoops. They're leaded nickel free, hypoallergenic, and they're all lightweight, so they do not pull on the ears. So the one Alicia has on is a little bit lighter in color. Yeah, see, that's a light one, and this is the dark one. And these are really cute. And these are 2.5 inches. I think you have the 3 inches on. It's a little bit
Hold
bigger.
on.
Yeah, I think that's the
I
three
got a
inch
couple.
one.
Is it? I feel like these are bigger. What are these? I know
That's the
this is much
2.5.
smaller than this.
Yes,
Okay,
that's the 2.5, and the one you have on is the 3.
got you.
Yes. So this is the 2.5, 2 inches, 2.5 inches in width. And that's like what I have on. And like I said, they're
Okay.
very lightweight. They do not pull at the ears. You can't even really feel them in your ears unless you're doing like this or something. But they're super lightweight and they're super gorgeous. You're bound to get compliments on them. Love those.
I do. Every time my favorite is, did you make those? And I have to
Yeah.
put my head down and say, no, I did not make them. But another amazing crochet artist made these. But I get compliments on them all the time. People can't believe they're like homemade. They're like, where did you get those? I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
"Ah,
Parlez Vous
th-
Crochet.
these
Yeah, a
are
lot
my
of people
official
can. I
uniform.
do get them if I wear them out. I do. Oh my god, those are great. So I try to. Those that you have on are my staple. I wear them with everything. When they say you put that
Mhm.
stuff on everything, I wear them things with everything. I didn't have one today.
Like
I said
hot
I'll put
sauce.
a pop of color on. So I got the purple on today. But yes,
Those are pretty.
these are my gold
How would they
ones.
know how to contact you to get that?
Well, if somebody's interested in them, these ones are $25 plus the shipping.
Mhm.
So if even if in the comments, if you want to shop, they're $25 plus the shipping is about $5 or so. They can comment sold to 80 and they can get these. If they want to get those, they make a great gift, something different for the people. I'll show you another one I have. I don't, I think you have this one. Do you have this
No, I have more burgundy of that one.
one? Okay, more burgundy. Because I know you
Hmm.
want the orange one. So I have these ones. These are like a reddish pink type ombre in color. Same
Hmm.
concept, leaded nickel free, hypoallergenic. Really, really cute. They're $25 too. So if anybody that's watching today want to grab them, that's item number 271. And again, they're $25. They make a great gift as well. And you can
Yes.
always
Remember,
email me. Yeah. Is my number
remember
there? I
email
mean,
is linked down below.
mm-hmm. And then if you don't like them too big, I have a smaller version of that one. These are the 1.5 inch. So that's a little smaller for that one. Same color, same concept. These are $20. Okay. And if you
I
like
like
that
them big.
one, I know some people like big earrings, 216. I don't have a lot earrings in stock because I sold them. And I do
Yeah.
have some shows coming up. So now I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I got to get ready. But if you
Yeah. You
don't
don't have
like
to
them,
show them all.
okay, and it
Just
doesn't
show
even
like
matter.
two at a
I don't
time.
care. But I do want to show you that I do have them a little smaller so that they know when they go to the website or if they shop today, there's something a little smaller as well. See, these are like the mint green. These are the 1.5. The other one is the 2. These are the 1.5 and these are $18.
I thought
So
I
you
bought some
get them.
small ones. I looked at my earring bag. I didn't see any.
I don't know if you did. I don't think you
I
ever
guess
bought
I.
any small ones. Mm-mm. I don't think you did. I think all your ones you got are big.
Yeah. Oh, so what events have you been doing lately?
I haven't done any events lately. There was an event I was supposed to do a couple weeks ago, but there was a fire, so they canceled it. So now I have 2 events for the year left. I have
Hmm.
one that is a women's expo. That's about an hour away from where I live that I'll be participating in on
Okay.
Saturday. And then next Saturday, the event that closed because of the fire, they're going to do the event. It's called Patchwork. It's in
Hmm.
Tustin, California. That's a really big show. Patchwork goes all over the place in California. They go up north and they come down south. And so they'll be in Tustin on the 16th. So I'll be prepping for that. So really, this week and next week, my fingers need to be moving, but they're moving very slow. Okay, they
Are
haven't
you
started
going?
moving yet.
Are you going through your crochet funk you was talking about?
I am. I am. I think I'm a little burnt out. And I think it's just
Hmm.
sometimes it's the burnout is a collaboration of everything because I'm a
Oh, my
caregiver.
hair.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
I'm a
It's not the
caregiver.
earrings. It's my hair.
And I think that it's just a collaborated effort of everything that's like, okay, you have to stop for a second and kind of reinvent or redo some things. So I'm in the process of that. So I
Hmm.
haven't really been working. I've been trying to give my hands a break as well because I crochet almost every day. And so I'm trying to give my hands a break a little bit too. I am doing a little bit, but not a lot. I want to right now focus on some things I want to do. So like I
Yeah.
want to yarn punk clothing. Um, and just fun things. Like I don't want to be working all the time. I want to do some fun stuff. And I still need to work and kind of put some things to the side for the summer events I have, but I want to kind of do some fun things now that bring me a little joy and maybe even something for myself because I don't even make anything for myself. So maybe even
Well,
that.
I want to say I'm proud of you. You are showing yourself grace because you weren't before. Yes, you're going through a yarn funk, but
Mm-hmm,
you need to rest your hands. You do this every day. This is
mm-hmm,
your full-time job. You
mm-hmm,
are the customer service. You are the designer. You are the transporter. You are the material handler. You are everything.
mm-hmm. The post
I'm
office,
proud of
the
you.
marketing, everything.
I'm proud of you for giving yourself grace
Thank
because
you.
last time we were talking, you're like, no, I think you're doing good. Breathe. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
You deserve a break, and you
Yes.
you do a lot.
Thank you. I do. I do a lot. Sometimes, as just especially as women, we do a lot anyway. And I don't think that we really realize how much we do. And I think that we ignore sometimes the things that we need to do because we feel like we just have to keep going. We have to be strong. We have to support the family. We have to do this and that. And then eventually our bodies will tell us, you know what? You're not free to do anything. You're going to sit down.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
so I learned a long time ago because I've been self-employed almost 24 years, will be next year. I learned a long time ago that does not work. And I tell people, don't do it. Like, when people get sick and they just keep going and they go to
Yes.
work and they
Yep.
care.
Oh, we lost her. We lost her footage, but we'll wait for her to come up because she was preaching for a second. I hope she
Okay,
comes back. Oh, there you
I'm
are.
here.
You was
A phone
preaching.
call came.
You were saying,
Girl, a phone call came. I'm like, ugh, thought I turned this thing. Okay, I did, but another crocheter calling. um, so we're strong and we do all these things, and then our bodies, are like, no, we're not going to do that. So I learned a long, long time ago not to do that. And I would tell people when they would say, oh, I'm sick and I'm this and I keep going. And I'm like, don't do it. It's not worth
mm-hmm,
it, because in the end, you make yourself worse. And
yeah,
I did it one time and I said, no, I would never do that again. So even though this is a different type of job where it's enjoyable, we're crocheting and you're having a good time, sometimes you do need to take a step back, let your
mm-hmm,
hands stretch and get your posture good and stretch and all these good things, and then kind of even reinvent or reorganize your craft space. Maybe talk about some goals that you want to do for the next month or the next year. So I think I'm at that point right now where
you
I'm like, I want to
inspiring
reach it.
me.
uh, Thank you. I want to redo
Keep
my
preaching.
craft room. I want to, I want to do what you have like in the back. And I see that like on Pinterest, how you have your yarn. I want to do something like that, because all my yarn, they're in like they're in the cubbies, but they're in those boxes. And so
Hmm.
I can't see anything, because I like things put away, but I can't get inspired if I can't see the yarn. I can't get
Yes.
inspired if I don't see what I have, or I can, make, you know, mix some yarns up to create something. Like, I can't see. So I need to start pulling things out so I can get inspired by the colors, the textures, and things like that. So that it's going to be some working projects that I'm going to be
Yeah.
working on between now, after I finish my last show in January, and the preceding months. I'm not going to make myself crazy doing it, but I'm kind of like planning, what I want to do to kind of reinvent myself or just take a break,
Yeah.
you know,
See,
kind of
I
thing.
completely feel you on that. I've been in this crochet funk for over a year. As you guys know in the chat, I went through a divorce last year. Yes, it's been a year and some change. I am doing okay with that part, but it knocked my crojo just out the
Mm-hmm.
window. I've been having
Mm-hmm.
trouble. Like, I'm still doing the technical stuff behind the scenes, but the fun creation of things, I
Mm-hmm.
haven't been able to get back into it. But went back to working on my course I'm making. Guys,
Mm-hmm.
it's completely done. I'm just running it through some testers. It's called
Ooh.
the Crochet Influencer Academy. Ooh, or it could
Ooh.
be
All
Crochet
right.
Influencer Course. I don't know.
I like
But
Academy. That
Academy,
sounds regal, honey.
but it's CIA. Am I allowed to use that? Crochet Influencer Academy. Can I use CIAS?
Why not? Why not?
Okay, I'll
CIA.
find out. But
Yeah.
that's what I've been focused on. And writing up the course, it helped me remember what I did to get here. So during the
Mm-hmm.
course has started to motivate me again. I'm like, I need to be
Mm-hmm.
following all the rules that I'm teaching. So
Exactly.
I
And
can
sometimes that's what it is. So congratulations, girl. I'm happy
ding ding
for
ding
you.
ding.
Me and the
We
dang
have not a
bell.
question, but a comment. Ola Joe, Tabitha Brown is rocking her
Oh,
earrings, y'all. Just so you know, they're the bomb.
thank you,
That
Ola
happened.
Joe. Yes, that did happen. Did I even talk about that?
I've seen it.
I didn't. I don't know if that happened in the last, but by the time I was here, but yes, I did get into one of her Monday shows that she does on her social media channels, and she did talk about my earrings and stuff. So I was really excited about that too. And hopefully maybe one day she'll do like a solo where she'll be in her closet and she'll be like, girl, I got these earrings right here, and look, they look like, she'll do one of those. If you've seen her do the solos, like maybe one day she'll do that.
I was shocked. I was like, because I think you had posted it. I'm scrolled back. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, how'd you do that? So I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. You know, sometimes it's a lot. It's a lot.
Keep going.
You out of what she say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying something. I'll read that
Oh
for
no,
you.
no. I was
I,
oh, okay.
okay, Knit and Crochet Tiger said, out of sight, out of mind. What's your, you want inspiration? I can't read today. Okay, you can read.
Display it where you can see it every day. Eventually you'll get so tired of seeing it sit there, you'll finally figure out how to use it.
Oh, the yarn?
Possibly, yeah. I
For
don't
you,
know.
that's what you said. You need your yarn out on display.
You need to see
I
it,
just
yeah.
redid this earlier this week because I went into a cleaning binge where I was
Mm-hmm.
cleaning floorboards. When I get that binge, I have to do it because I won't get that feeling for another year and a
Mm-hmm.
half.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, had all my yarn on the floor. I'm like, these are kind of orangish. I'll put these together. Use that yarn.
Mm-hmm. And then my
It's like
question too is to people that did that, what do you do with the remnant pieces? Do you put them in a box somewhere?
my remnant pieces or that shelf. I rewind them up.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is so I just put them on a make them in little hanks.
Oh, okay. And then do. I bet you got a cute little space over there. I don't want to see it. You get
I
inspiration looking
know.
at other people's spaces.
This, if you would see my daughter's room, I'm half on the camera. Hold on.
Yeah, put yourself in.
Since my daughter went to, I can't get the camera. I'll just move over. Since my daughter went to college, her room is my junk room. It's like a junk drawer. To keep this room looking like this, her room looks like sugar honey iced tea. It looked bad. She came home for
Ah!
Thanksgiving break. I had to pull all her stuff out of her room, and my whole dining room was dirty. I'm like, you need when you graduate, you need to move out. I,
Okay.
I need that. I need that room.
This
Yeah.
room has been occupied.
It has by me. Oh, we got somebody famous in here. Hooked by Robin.
Hi.
She has like a half a million, probably more YouTube subscribers.
Oh,
She's
wow.
like, I know, right? I feel special. I miss her. Knit
Oh.
and Crochet Tiger says remnant pieces are for stash busters. Do you
Oh.
do
I
you
don't
have
really want
stash buster patterns? I don't. I just
No, I don't. I'm not that deep. I'm not that deep in it.
okay.
I
Mm-mm.
don't know.
Usually, if I have leftover yarn, I
I'll throw
save
it
it,
in
but
the
I know I don't
trash.
use it. No, it's like stuffing, or I'll just keep it until I die.
I guess some of it I throw away because I'll be like, I've had enough. If I can't do nothing with it. I mean, I guess you could do like a granny square or something, but I ain't got that far yet. So if it's like a little bit left, I know, don't judge me. I throw it
Well, it's
away.
because you're a crochet designer and you're making individual things. If we were just a hobbyist, we would crocheting granny squares for fun. You
Yeah.
know, you're like,
Hmm.
I gotta make sales. My
Yeah.
bestseller is these. It's not with my remnant yarn.
No, because I try not to usually. So lately, I first of all, a couple years ago, I got rid of all of my acrylic. Like I just went and I
Hmm.
started. I think I sold it or gave it away or whatever I did. I got rid of all my acrylic because I do work with a lot of cotton, especially in the summer. I make this crop top like you see behind me, or the
Uh-huh.
halters. I do a lot of that. Um, so lately I've been buying some like little pieces of, some acrylic. But typically I have a lot of cotton and then I have like a couple of drawers of embroidery floss.
Hmm.
Um, so I don't have a lot. I do have some remnant pieces, but once I display my yarn, I have to figure out, okay, what do I do with this little bit of stuff I have? That's when the challenge will probably come in, which I'm not going to worry about right now. I'll worry about when I get to it. But, I question and I ask you, what do you do with it when your room looks so perfect? What do you do with the extras?
There's somebody who always sends like their work that we can view on a live stream. I think it's Gloria. I seen her craft room. It looks like a beautiful museum.
See, that's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
like, I maintain this corner. Everything else is junk. All the yarn that's in a bag tangled is in a bag, garbage bag tangled. I actually got rid of some. My daughter took some to some, I'm like her college friends because my daughter's like, crochet is cool now. I'm like, it's
Ah!
never stopped being cool.
And never what you're right.
But
And so, yeah, so something like that, they would probably, they have the patience to do that.
We got a donation, of course, from DOY Creations. Like I always pronounce
Hey.
Soraya. Yes, I think I pronounced your name right. I know that's how you pronounce it. If I maybe I might be wrong, but thank you so much for donating. And because you did, you get a cheers. Cheers. The lights went off, the bubble blow, and now you get to spin the wheel of patterns. Here
I
we
love it.
go.
You're just
I
so
mean,
good. Like,
but Sarai, DIY Creation, she has all her own patterns. Guys, she's
girl,
also a YouTuber, designer.
hmm
Check out her page, her channel. But
she's amazing.
I'm, she is. But I'm going to spin it. And if you would like this pattern or to donate it to somebody else, here it is. You get the square crochet slippers. If you would like to donate, just talk to whoever in the chat and email me at littlejohnyarns@gmail.com. My email address will be down in the description box below, just in case, you know. Oh, and also, if you're wondering why Parlez Vous Crochet's email was scrolling across the bottom of the screen, turn this off. Oh, it's because she's selling some of her earrings. We're doing a chit chat and shop and shenanigans. Can you re-show the ones that you just showed, those last three?
Oh, okay, sure. So I have these ones here. Those are like a red pink ombre. These are 2 inches. And all
Mm-hmm.
my earrings are leaded nickel free, hypoallergenic. These ones are $20. And that there, if you want to get them, you can comment in the chat. Sold 216. And I'll make sure I keep the number with them so that you can be able to get them. I have a gold pair here. This is the bright gold.
That's pretty.
So it's a bright gold. These are 2.5 inches, very lightweight. $25. And that's item number 280 for that. And then I'll show another color because, there's always another color. I have these ones. Someone gifted me this yarn, like a piece of it. And I says, oh, I'll make a thing out of it. This is good for like jeans. So it has like blue, purple, and burgundy in it. That's a really nice color there. Those are 25. And that's item number 272. Now, if for some reason you say, you know what, Jamie, those are all too big for me. I do have, I dropped one I want to show. The little posts, the studs. We have some studs. So I have a pink pair and a yellow. They come a little smaller. So these are crochet as well. And these are $12. See? So if you like them, you can comment sold 273 and put pink or yellow. And you can always email me at parlezvouscrochet@live.com and put in your order as well. Or you can shop the website, parlezvouscrochet.com. That works too.
Yes. I know, guys, I know we're all crocheters, but even myself, I say it all the time, as a crocheter, I've bought I've went to your live streams. That's something else we can talk about. But she sells like crochet live on her channel, like she's QVC. I'm like, and I was
Yes, honey.
going
And
there
you should
just,
see me. She's like, see, I love it.
man,
Yes.
I went there to support my friend, nothing more. I was on one of those live streams. Next thing you know, I'm like $150. I'm like, out.
Because we got some good stuff, okay? This ain't no okie doke. For the people that have watched the television, they know we don't come for no games. Because sometimes the thing is there might be something that you don't make. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a crocheter that makes a pocket shawl, I'm not gonna make a pocket shawl. Now I have done it before, but it's not my lane. It's
Yeah.
too much work. So I might buy from someone else. Or the earrings. Oh, I ain't working with that thread. My eyes can't see that good. I don't want to do
Yep.
that. Let me get them from you. You give them. You make them for me and send it to me. So that's kind of what the energy is about it. And sometimes it's just, there are crocheters and we're all doing the same thing. But sometimes you don't want to do that.
There's a lot of as a crochet influencer, I feel like I have to start using that word if I'm going to
Because
start
you are.
putting out my
You are.
course as a
You are.
crochet
You
influencer.
are. You are.
When I put, thank you. When I put hook to yarn, it's a pattern. It's for something. I don't do anything for myself. And I
Mhm.
still love the crochet aesthetic. When I go out in public, I feel like I bought these earrings. I love her earrings so much. I got like how many? I got so many of your earrings. It's
Hey
ridiculous.
now.
But I
She
feel
got
like
more than
me.
me.
I do, and I'm not selling them. These are mine. I I feel like I'm representing who I am. I'm a yarn lady. And once upon a time, I feel so bad now. When I was growing up, my grandma crocheted. I thought crochet looked tacky, some of the
Mm,
stuff that they did. But now I think crochet is beautiful. I got my Afghan tossed across my couch. I got some
hmm
crochet flowers over there, and I walk out the door in my crochet. To me,
hmm
yours look classy and elegant, and
Thank you.
I like
Thank you.
it.
And now that, excuse me, and now that we have that 14 karat gold fill, that takes it up a notch because you don't have to worry about the sensitivity to the earring and it turning. You know, the fake earrings, start turning black and brown. And it's like, oh, I paid these money
Yeah,
for these earrings and now I have to throw them in the trash. So that's the good part about these earrings as well.
we got a question from Ola Joe. Do you have any ear warmer designs you have made that you can show us? I know you do more than earrings. She put you on the spot. She
I
knows
love
something we
Ola.
don't.
I know. Oh yes, I do have some ear warmers. I do. And you have to excuse me because I'm sitting in the squeaky chair and my room
That's
is kind
okay.
of a mess because along with the earrings, I'm selling clothes too. So I got back into that. Ha!
Bless you.
No, that was a ha, not a achu. So yes, I have my crochet ear warmers. This is what I have right now. This is what you're talking about, Ola Joe. So we have these ones like in that tealish green color. And I have one here in this red and gray sparkle, which I thought was cute. The sparkle on it was really cute. So I have
Mhm.
these. I sell them for $20 because I know some places it's cold. It's even getting a little colder here. And they're standard size for most heads. Then I have like these for those ones who live in those cold climates. I have the green ones for the AKA. I have that one. And let's see what else I have. I have a burgundy one. They're so cute.
Burgundy's
And
always
let's
my
see what
color.
I know. And I have this one that's like a kind of a
Ooh.
harvest color. It has an orange and uh, rust and a little black in it. So I have that one. And I see what else I have. And I
You say
have, of
you haven't
course,
been busy.
yeah, because I was prepping for that one show that got canceled. So I said, oh, I'm just going to make a
Mm,
bunch of ear warmers. So they have those, like
got
the
you.
oatmeal. So I was making for those and then it got canceled. And so I was like, okay, well. And then I did this one a long time ago. This is if you have like a extra large head. And then I put that
Hmm.
little diamond and brooch there on there. But and it has that kind of fuzzy, fabulous type yarn. So I have that. And then is there one more in here? Oh, I think I have another
What,
green one. So
angel
these
hair?
are yeah, it's like it has like a fuzzy angel hair kind of coming out of
Yeah.
it, type effect. So I have all these ear warmers. All my ear warmers are $20. Okay, they're all $20. So if anybody wants a particular color, they can always say 265 and then tell me what color they want. It's number 265. If you want that, they're all $20. And again, we have burgundy. We have the AKA kind of color. Mind the camera. We have the mustard
Mhm.
color because you always got to have some type of yellow something. These is what I have left. I think I made about 20 pairs. I have the red in the sparkle red and silver. Then I have the greenish teal type color. I don't know what color green that is, but it's not really a green, it's a different green. I have that little harvest color. And then I have the oatmeal. So you just put the number and the color you want. They're all $20. And they're all, nice thick. They're ear warmers just to, keep your ears warm.
Mhm. And your hair not messed up. But
Yes.
we were talking about donating just a little bit. I got a question for the audience. Guys, if you have any questions, please put question marks in front of it so me and Jamie will discuss it. Or if you want to ask everybody in the chat a question, I'll ask for it like this. Okay. I redid my craft room and I donated 4 75-gallon bags of yarn. My question
Wow.
is, how much yarn have you donated? Or are you selfish? We
Ooh.
know you. Okay, you donated too. You're not just not trashing it.
I have donated. Um,
Okay,
I've donated a lot.
good.
A lot. I don't even know. Because remember I said I got rid of all my acrylic, so that was like a lot. And then
Mm-hmm.
I think sometime before that, I used to sell my yarn. Before I think I met you,
Just
like when
work.
I first started. Yeah, because the crocheters would buy it. So I
Mm-hmm.
would, get like, okay, I have 4 of these greens and it's $5 or whatever. So I used, I was always hustling. So I would do that, and so I've gotten rid of a lot of yarn. I don't even know. Because I mean, I have about 30 cubicles of yarn behind this camera. Is it 30?
Um,
Probably about 30.
well, after we done chatting on this live, can I see?
Yes, you can. You can see my
Okay.
mess.
I
Yes.
always ask people, what's it look like behind your camera? I love asking that question because it never looks so curated like it is behind you.
Mm-mm. Yeah, this behind me is the boutique side, and then the other side is the craft side. And then on this side here is where I keep the clothes, and on this side is where my desk is, with the post office and all that. The printer and all that stuff is that way. It's a small room. It's not a big room, but I try to make it work.
She got 4 people working in that room or inside of her head. She just be switching walls.
Uh-huh.
That's
Let
what
me
you
turn this
do.
way and mail this stuff out. And let me turn this way and sell these clothes. And then they got some stuff behind me I can sell. Oh, let me go over here and get some of this yarn out and start crocheting. I got 4 walls of stuff. So yeah,
You
this
know
is a
what bugs
one-stop
me?
shop.
You know what bugs me about being a crochet crochet business person? A lot of people don't think I'm working that hard. I'm
Mm-mm.
like, I'm like, this more than just, crocheting. Yes, that's the fun part. But when you got a deadline, you gotta market
Mm-hmm.
yourself, you gotta drive
Mm-hmm.
yourself or fly yourself to the next show.
Yeah, it is work. My sister said, you don't treat this one like a job like you did your massage business. And there was a piece of me that understood what she said. And there was a piece of me that was like, no, I work hard up in here. She said, you spend too much time on your phone and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I do. But yeah, it's a lot. Like you said
Mhm.
earlier, you're everything. You're every woman in this business because you do everything. If
Yeah,
you're not paying someone to do that for you, you are every woman. And I've said that for years. You are, like you said, the creator. You have to do the content, you have to do the marketing, you're designing, you're sourcing materials, you're the post office. It's everything. You got to clean up
I
behind
know.
yourself. It's everything.
No, my life as a this part of the business changed about it might be even 3 years now when I got it made me feel all fancy, a virtual assistant.
Oh.
That Angela Adler, Nine Inspired blog. She has her own website. She's a crochet designer too. She made my life so much easier. I mean, I still got
Nice.
50 billion hats, but now I got somebody to do my Pinterest for me. I have somebody to write a couple blogs for me and to do my email marketing.
Mm.
Without her, I don't know.
Wow, that's
I should call
amazing.
her up and I might give her alimony in my divorce because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have got through this divorce.
Oh, wow.
She helped me. She helped keep my business afloat. She did. I appreciate
Nice.
her so much.
Nice.
Oh,
See,
let
you
me.
always need that.
But my buddy from across the pond, the crazy poppy lady, I donated the cutoff yarn from a blanket to a local school, 4 to 7 years, to use for crafts, and bags of cutoffs from sewing in ends of poppy brooches. Kids made some interesting items. Parents were, I feel like there's more. Probably parents were happy or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. But this woman, she donates like she's probably on like donation hat 552 of 700.
Oh,
She
wow.
just donates so much of her time to help other people. She's not just donating yarn. So it's
Mm-hmm. I
crazy.
remember there was a school that reached out to me local in the area that has a crochet club. And
Hmm.
I think they just found me through online and they asked me to donate some yarn. So I donated. I said, well, this is all I had because I had got rid of a lot of the acrylic. So I just gave them, what I had, and they were so happy. They said we weren't even
Yeah.
expecting this. It was just a box, but they were, and I gave them some hooks, and we weren't even expecting all this. And I said, well, I'm happy to help. So yeah, if any of the schools, you know, if they need, because some of them do have little crochet clubs and stuff, I don't mind, you know,
Mm-hmm.
giving to them. And even to my students that I teach crochet to, you know, I get them little yarn and things. You know, I got them some little bags to put their hooks in and stuff. I said, I want you guys, when you come to class, be organized and have all your stuff together. So this is how this works, kind of thing. So yeah, if you can, you know, absolutely do it.
Love to see you as a crochet teacher. I mean, I
Yeah,
see you as, are you tough or are you sweet?
you
She
know, it's
paused.
hard. You know what? It's hard because this group of kids I have now, they play too much. And I want them to have fun, right? But there's
Yeah,
a piece of me, I'm like, okay, come on, you got to focus because you only have an hour. And your parents are not
yeah,
paying for you to sit here and be just farting around and laughing at the teachers in school. Like, I need you to work. So sometimes they get a little out of pocket. And so I went to the mothers because, you know, it's different now. You know, I don't want to be disciplining someone else's kid that I don't know
yeah,
like that. You know, I want them to have respect for me because I am older and I am the teacher. Um, but I want them to have fun. So I'll go to the parents and say, you know, I don't know if they're interested, they're playing around, yada, yada. And then because I had one in particular, and then kind of wheeling her in. And she wasn't doing anything. She was just kind of doing it, and then she would frog it. And I'm like, no, stop doing that because we can't progress. You know, your friends
yeah.
are making hats and you're still stuck on a chain. So I try to be a little tough, but I want the parents to do the discipline, but I have to go to them and tell them to do it. But I do say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, come on, focus. Come on, let's focus. You know, but I want them to have fun too. So it's a little hard balance. Times is not what it was back in 87, 94.
Yeah.
You know, you tread lightly a little bit with other people's kids.
I wanted to venture. You do. It's scary. And these kids, my kid didn't say that. Yes, Johnny did. Yes, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny can't crochet no
He
more.
said it.
Yes, can't.
Yeah. But they're sweet. They're all sweet. One of them just finished her first hat. So I'm proud of her. And
You're like a new proud
another
mom.
one,
You just birthed a
yeah,
hat.
I was just like, and so I gave her a little award certificate to her mother, and then the other girl, someone sent me a picture. She's making a blanket. I was like, wow, she's
Already.
busy. Yeah, making one of those thick ones. I think she kind of had the knowledge of it. Two of them, they have the knowledge of it, but they need structure. They don't know how
Yeah.
to keep their ends straight, or maybe how to go in a circle. You know, they need some structure.
The basics.
So this is where this comes in, where it's like, okay, how come it's going into a triangle? I said, because you're missing stitches on the end. You're not completing the row. So they need that structure. But I was proud when I saw her with her hat, and she's like, it looks stupid. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's a
No.
beanie. This is how it's supposed to look. I need you to put a single crochet row on the bottom and then finish it and put it on, back it up off your forehead, put it on cute. And then she's like,
Silent.
oh, it's not bad. And I said, exactly. Come and take a picture so I can send your mother. So yeah, it's, you know, I've taught at the library like 20 kids at a time, you know, and I kind of just, it's a lot. Go around
Mm-hmm.
trying to tell each kid what to do. I usually at the public library like every 6 months. The city does a free course for the kids that are teenagers.
Yeah.
So, and it's full. It's probably about 17 to 20 kids in there. And that one I don't have to be strict. I'm kind of like, okay, focus, you know. Let's do this.
Give you credit.
Quiet down. Stop talking.
Work. I've tried to teach people crochet. Yes, I have a YouTube channel, but it's for people who already know how to crochet. I'm doing a pattern.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've unsuccessfully taught my daughter, and that's the one person I truly wanted to teach. And she's like, I don't know. I taught two of my coworkers, well, a man and a woman. The woman didn't get it. The man picked it up. He made a baby blanket for all of his kids. His first
Oh,
thing he ever made
nice.
was a hat. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
that's one person. I tried to reteach my mother how to crochet because, my grandmother, her mother taught her, and she wanted to like help out with me when I was still selling things. She's like, you know what? Let me refresh my head. Oh, you cannot teach a parent.
Mm-mm.
It's just the hierarchy of things. I
Mm-mm.
had to
I
quit. I'm
can't
like,
teach my
Mom, I
mom
can't.
neither. My mom's like,
Your
how
mom
come you
doesn't
can
know?
teach everybody else and you can't teach me? I'm like, because you ain't listening. That's
You got
why.
attitude, Mom.
You
You
ain't
got
listening to
attitude.
me. You know, so I'm like, nah, I don't want to. I don't want
Yeah,
to
I've had
do
that
it.
same problem. Oh, this is a question for you if you don't mind answering again. What is television? I love watching y'all. Thank you.
Ah, thank you, thank you. So Television is a once a month YouTube show on my channel where I get other artists. Now it used to be just crocheters, but it could be any type of artistry. They come up on the panel and they sell their items to people in the chat room. So it's almost like another QVC, but it's 4 or 5 people in the chat room with us, and they're showing their items one by one to sell to people in the chat. So that's what we
How
call our
did somebody
marketplace
get on your
television.
channel?
They
Oh,
can
like,
email me. Email me at Parlez Vous Crochet at live.com and say I want to get on the next one. I don't have the one for December up yet because I don't know what day, being I got 2 more shows to do. But it's usually a Friday night, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, usually. So yeah, if you want to get on the show and you want to show your items, you have something to sell, anything really, unless as long as it's not a like a pyramid or
yeah, we don't do that.
nothing like the peer. What's the other one called? I forget. HLM or MLM.
MLMs.
Yeah, we don't want
Yeah.
like nothing like that. We want like if you made something or you want to talk about a product, a juice, or you make dresses, or you make something for the hair, or I sell clothes, whatever. I don't care.
We're selling
You know,
your art, your skill,
your
what you did
skill,
with
whatever,
these.
what your skill is. Even if you say like me, I sell clothing. I sell used clothing. So, if you do that, that's fine. Or if you make clothing, I don't care. But like I said, nothing that someone else, no MLM type stuff.
Yeah. Mm. You know what? I do want to say thank you to the MLMs periods schemes. I'm sorry if you guys are into it, but when I first started selling like physical items, I set up my Facebook group just like them Lululemon people,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I'm
Same
like,
concept. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, I'm taking everything you guys do that you're paying somebody else for, but with my own skill. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
people appreciated it more because it
Mm-hmm.
was made from hand,
Yeah, and that's
you
kind of
know?
where I got like, I had a friend that did the LuLaRoe, and I got the numbers, and then that's kind of how I started, because I would just put like a number to it, but then I went and got the numbers, and I said I'm gonna do it the same. It's the same concept like paparazzi and the LuLaRoe. I
Yeah.
took the same concept and I just put it to handmade items.
Hmm. Like I
Worked.
said, maybe because, like I said, I am biased. I will buy, let's say I can buy a bracelet for $10 at Walmart or a scarf, we'll say a scarf for $10 at Walmart. I will pay you $50 for that beautiful 60-inch.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather. But the
Mm-hmm.
crazy Poppy lady said she donated Poppy's. Oh, my final count is 5,000. I read that right. Okay, she donated 5,000. Took 118, 100 grams of DK yarn, and it's 3 weight, 8 ply. Raised a minimum of 10,000.
Wow.
What time do you have on this earth? You're an amazing woman. You're an amazing human being. The fact that you're not even business people like us, you're a giver.
Nice.
Give her cheers. Can you ring the bell for her,
Yes, I
crazy
will.
poppy
Yes,
lady?
I will.
Ding, ding, ding,
You go,
ding.
girl. You go,
Hmm.
girl.
Another
I
business lady
love
right
it.
here.
I
She's
know.
talking about business also. CC Cozy Corner. They say that, but we're talking about business. They say that, but that's what's fun about crochet. It's fun business, but it's not true that we are doing nothing all day. I find it so offensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Like I was looking at CC's Cozy Corner's Instagram, her reels. It looks like she's having so much fun on her reels, but being an influencer myself also, those reels ain't fun. You are mad every time you mess up a take. You see the angle wrong. You are mad, and then you got to smile again like it's brand new. It was 6 seconds for you. It was all afternoon for me.
Okay, that's what's called acting.
Acting. I'm. Somebody was
Cut.
looking at one of my. I need to save all my goofs. No, I can't because I swear. I don't seem like
Oh,
I swear, but when I'm by myself and I just
you're a
delete,
mess.
start all over. Mm.
Yeah, it's a lot to do all that. And then I feel like you got to have the aesthetic too. And sometimes I don't have this. That's another issue is the aesthetic. I want the aesthetic to be like these girls on TikTok and YouTube. It looks so clean. And so, I'm like, I don't have that. I'm going to create it though. I'm going to get it. I'm going to figure it out somehow, some way.
You know what? I've been doing this like the YouTube and social media part of it for 7 years. I still
Mm-hmm.
don't have an aesthetic. I mean, I've turned
Mm.
this into a business. Somebody asked me, so like, what's your logo? I'm like, I'm still thinking about it.
Oh,
I don't even have a logo.
and
I,
you probably don't need one.
I figure, I'm like, I have a lot of yellow going on in my background. That's all I got. Oh, it looked like
Mm.
somebody had a question. Mikey, let me scroll and look for Mikey. Did you have a question, Mikey? I don't see you. I'll get back to it. Promise. I'm still scrolling through the things in here. Knit and Crochet Tiger. 6 years ago, my mom asked me to reteach her how to crochet. She stopped doing it when she became a mom. I tried and failed because she refused to listen to me. I told her she ought watch YouTube instead. Yeah, she
Exactly.
ought to watch new. Ought. Yes. You mad.
Watch it all day. It's free.
I love my mom to death. She is the reason why I'm here. She's just in case she's watching. I love you. But she can't be told she's wrong. She can't. Well, at least not by me. She's like, it's your
Ooh,
fault. Maybe you should have. I'm like, Mom, just hold your hand. I don't got time for this. Then understand. Then why did you ask me to teach you? I'm talking to her
girl.
like that, like I'm talking to a lion.
Mm-hmm. I ain't got time for that. I got things to do. Never mind. Forget it.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, guys, remember, do you have any questions? Just please ask in the comments and I'll bring it to the front. Once again, another crazy poppy lady, my favorite. I started the poppies in 2019. Oh, just in case, she's the one that donates her life and soul and heart and wonderful person. I started the
Okay.
poppy in 2019. They take 20 minutes each. You have to, what's POP mean? Over to men for all the geeks facts if they interest you. I don't know. Did I read that wrong? Probably a couple typos.
You will have to PLP over to minimum for a minute. You have to pop over for a minute to all the geek facts if they interest you. I don't know.
I don't know, but Googler. Oh, Yarn Boy. This is Leo from, Crocheter, my
I
magnificent.
tried.
Yes. You have to just no, it's probably because you're 20.
I
That's why.
tried. I did the last reel I did in CapCut, and it took me. I was like, why is it? I can't. I give up. And then I did it, but it wasn't looking like the big. I couldn't get the dog bigger over my face, like it. But I did it. I
Can't use
still
it
did it.
either.
I did it,
I
but it
thought I
was.
needed
It was.
CapCut because at the end of everybody's I see use with CapCut. I'm like, it must be easy. I still end up going into my computer photo editor and then I
Oh, you got the
have to get
fancy
it rich.
stuff.
It's the only thing I know. What I know is what I know.
You know, with
Oh,
any of these,
mm,
you have to figure. You have to kind of get in there and play with it and figure stuff out. Like Canva.
mhm.
You have to just
Hook
kind
Bob
of play
Robin
with it.
says she has, yeah. Hook Bob Robin says she has zero aesthetics. Yeah, I guess you don't, but your aesthetic is your mystery. Nobody ever seen what your face looked like for the longest. We thought you were an amigurumi doll. Like, that's what, when I seen her face, I'm like, oh, you're a cool ass chick. You're beautiful. But I imagine, because, I just imagine she would be, I always, what did I call her? Just pink and paisley and just sweet. And she got a dirty mouth. Her mouth is filthy. But your aesthetic is mystery. That's all.
And that could be it. And
Oh,
that's okay.
you spelled
Well,
that wrong? Oh,
I
I
can't
can't
spell
spell.
aesthetic.
You good. Recollected Good says, my mom doesn't have the patience to learn. She just praised me and reminds me how proud my grandmother would be.
Oh, that's nice.
You said your aunt taught you, right?
Mm-hmm. When I was 6. So I know she would be proud if she saw it. She'd be like, what? She'd be so excited. Because I know her personality. If she saw what we doing today, she would just be
I know. I think whenever I think of my grandmother, unfortunately, she passed right before all this type of stuff was possible.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish, like, I could, like, Grandma, sit down, watch this. Look
Yes,
at
I
all
do
us crocheters.
too. I do
Like,
too.
we're
Look at what
making
we
money. We're
doing.
doing this.
Look it.
Like,
We come a long way. Come a long way.
it's true. Like I said, I'm going to be starting this crochet influencers course. I've been saying it for a year, but it's now completely finished. I'm just having wonderful people like hopefully Jamie test it out first before I send it to the mass. I wouldn't even say mass. People probably should test it out. I'm having my friends do it first, so my friends can criticize me before the real world can criticize me.
Oh, please. I'll be like, girl, listen, it all sound good to me, and I don't know nothing. Sound good to me? Go for it. You got this.
You have
We
to.
are worse. We are worse people. I swear we are. We are worse
But
people.
listen, how you've been doing crochet full time or for how long?
I started like 10 years ago, but it feels like maybe eight. Oh no, wait. 2017 is when I retired from my other career. So since 2017, I'm gonna say
And who taught you? No one.
my great aunt.
No,
My
no,
great
no.
aunt told me, oh, how to do this. Nobody.
This.
It was me. I just did it. I just put myself out there and did it. Nobody taught me anything. A lot of it was some trial and error. You have great people along the way who'll say, oh, try this. And
Uh-huh.
then and I always tell people when they go in asking a bunch of questions, I say, do your research.
Yeah.
Research and see what works for you, what doesn't work. And then if you need help, then ask somebody. Don't just be like, I want to do this and let me just pick your brain. No, go do your research first. So it was a lot of that, watching other people. Okay, that kind of works and that doesn't work. It was kind of like that. And then I just created my own lane. And then I was trying to like help people along the way, because I feel like people were coming towards me and they were liking me
Yeah.
and they said, oh, you're so fun, your personality. And so I was trying to help them. And then you get bit in the booty doing that. And it's like, okay, wait a minute.
Message.
So it was a lot of, I worked hard to get here. I worked very hard. I mean, I'm sure there's things I could do better, things I could streamline more and stuff like that. But a lot of this stuff I did on my own, and watching other people, other influencers and,
Hmm.
learning from them. And like I said, seeing what works and what doesn't work. And
Once
I'll tell you,
again,
and let me tell you just a little fun thing that happened the other day. So I was in one of the crochet groups, and I want to get to, I was at 5,995 followers.
huh?
And so I said, I want 6,000. So I went into this crochet group and I says, come support me. I want to get to 6,000. Well, of course, you got the Debbie Downers in there and say, oh, this kind of stuff ain't allowed. And, they say that's not organic and it doesn't work and yada, 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 yada.
You a
I
crocheter,
don't,
ain't it?
yeah, yeah. So I said, it works for me and I want the numbers. I want the 6,000. So if anybody want to go to my
Today, I need to
Instagram
feel
and get me
good.
there, get me there. That's what I want. But the thing is that nobody can really sit and tell you what will work and what doesn't work for your business and what you're doing. Because from that, I got to 6,000 and I got an order. So how didn't it not work?
It worked.
It
And
worked.
I'm so proud
So
of you once again for recognizing, because as what we do, we never celebrate where we are. We always think we're like 10 steps behind somebody else.
yeah.
But at the same time, you got 50 people asking you, how did you get to where you are, Jamie? How
Oh,
did
they
you get
are.
there?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see
Like,
no comments, y'all. So I'm not trying to be rude, but I can't see nothing.
you are an amazing individual. You
I
are
worked
known in the
hard.
crochet community.
Thank you, thank you. I worked really hard. I had some duds behind me, but I do have some good people behind me. And you just don't stop. You find what works and what doesn't work. Yay! Thank you. Um, and so yeah, and I always tell people when you're doing it, put yourself everywhere. If you in group, like put yourself out there because you don't know who's watching. That's my
Yeah.
advice to you. You don't know who's watching. You don't know who's going to pick up and say, I'm going to buy earrings. And the woman that bought the earrings, I said, you know what? You're my 6,000 follower, which she acknowledged. I said, I want to send you some earrings. And she said, no, I want to support what you're doing. I want to buy from another
Mhm.
woman business. And she told the Debbie Downers, I don't crochet. So And then they erased the post, and I went through all that, whatever. They send me the rules and
Yeah.
all that crap. And I'm just like, in my group, listen, do what you want. If it's crochet related, you want to do what you want. Just
Yeah.
don't do nothing crazy. But you don't know who's watching. So don't feel like you have to follow, like, don't do pop-ups, don't do this. You don't know if that pop-up might bring you $500. You don't
You don't know,
know
and
if
who's going to
people
be
are
there?
watching you. Yeah, if they're gonna subscribe to your email. Like, you don't know. So just put yourself out there and just let it be.
You just reminded me of a story. I was at a crochet conference. I didn't know who I was sitting next to, but I'm a friendly person. I don't know, somebody on stage was just doing something asinine, and I like to talk about people. I was like, girl, blah, 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 blah. And we just talking back and forth. I'm like, I like your skirt. I like your shoes, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, by the way, I'm the editor of Let's Knit magazine in the UK. You're a crochet designer? I would love this. I'm like, I'm glad
Ooh.
I was being all gossipy with you. It's
Being
like,
yourself.
yeah, I was being myself. I'm not as good as you. I'm learning how to put myself into the crochet community and going to events. I'm trying. That's the one time I put myself out there. And that's what I did. And I ran into an
Mm-hmm.
editor bull crapping. I'm like, so happy.
Yay! Big things about to happen.
No, that was last year. I'm still me. Divergent Crafter, welcome back. When you have a business with an online presence, your link should be everywhere you are, including your blogs. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
you're I I'm not trying to talk anybody who has their Instagram that's different than their Facebook, that's different than this. Parlez Vous Crochet. If I Google that right now, it's going to be website, Facebook, Instagram. Those are going to be the top things. You don't you don't want it all scrambled up. So yes, good point.
Mm-hmm. You do, yeah. You're right. You're right.
And
You're absolutely right.
just make
Yeah, was
sure
you the one who said that when you said I googled your name and all your stuff came up? Who said? Somebody said that to me. I put your name in there and all he had a whole
yeah,
page full of stuff. I said, good.
that's in my course. You should keep your name all the same. Your business should be synonymous with you. If you Google my name right now, Alicia Littlejohn or Little John Yarns, you're gonna get like pages and pages of me.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yes, girl. You better work.
But that's the one thing. I'm single, guys. I'm dating now. So these people was just Googling me left and right. And I'm like, you gonna find me, man. But yeah, it's hard to keep secret. And oh,
You
my
famous.
bubbles are I'm not famous, but it looks like I'm famous online,
You
but I'm
crochet.
really not.
You crochet famous. You crochet famous in the
Hooker
community.
famous.
Isn't that funny?
Oh,
It's
what
so funny.
Hooked by Robin.
Oh,
I'm loving this QVC crochet shopping and chat stream. Thank you.
love
Oh,
it.
another thing, Jamie, when you happen to go into your YouTube analytics and you look at all your new subscribers, it is weird when you have a big YouTuber that follows you because it ranks by your follower with the highest subscriber. You're
Oh,
going to find a
okay.
woman with a 500,000 people. It's weird.
Wow.
And
Is that for
you,
you or for me?
you Hooked by Robin, got a 500,000 people. She's,
Oh,
yeah.
she followed me.
Hooked by
Oh,
Robin
is
probably doesn't follow me. I bet she doesn't.
I bet she does. I gotta
Actually,
go
I
look up
can't
these
talk
people.
about you
I
because I
don't
don't
even
think I
know.
follow you, Hooked
Yeah,
by
I haven't
Robin.
heard. I
So,
gotta go follow her. I'm gonna forget, but I'm gonna
yeah.
have to watch the replay and go and follow it. Find everybody because I don't know
Don't forget,
people. I don't even know who's doing what.
that's the thing about being a crochet influencer. You're so busy in your own world. When people are like, don't you know who blah, blah, blah is? It's not because I don't know who you are. It's because I got blinders.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything. It's like, oh, that's
And
why.
that's okay. I mean, it's okay because I know somebody got on me about that, and I told another crochet person, and they said, "Well, that's because you ain't about the BS. You about the business." And she said, "I'm
Yes.
not trying to be funny." And she says, "But." And when she was right, like, I don't know who is in Michigan, with the chicken pox, and who is over here making this scarf, and over here is. I don't know any of that stuff because I'm over here selling and business wise. But I don't mind going and like liking their pages and doing stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they're doing. A person
Yeah.
that has a lot of followers, like a celebrity, which I'm not saying I am, but they're not going to know all their people. They're going to appreciate their fans. They're going to appreciate the people for watching. I appreciate people watching this show right now. I appreciate the people following me. But there's no way I'm going to know you unless I see you face to face and we're going to be always talking like me and you. There's
Yep.
no way you're gonna know all these people, but I know
My
you,
crochet,
so you don't have to worry
yeah,
about it.
because we become crochet friends like Robin,
Yes.
you, Kieran V. Miguel, Pam Gra. They kind of sometimes I'm like I seen on peripheral, but somehow we linked up and became friends.
Mm-hmm.
I still know you. I love you to death. I still don't know what be going on because I got my blinders on. I just know
Of
you're my
course.
crochet friend. I don't know what you're
Right.
doing all the time,
No,
but
you
you're my
don't, because you
like
business,
Aida,
you doing stuff. Yeah, I
like
understand
Recollect the
that.
Goods. That is my crochet girl, but I got blinders on. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
it's all love. Oh, another person that I love, JoJo, but I got blinders on. I don't see all the time. Okay, we're gonna be wrapping this up soon. We've made it to the whole hour mark, but Hook by
It's
Robin
okay,
says,
Robin. It's okay.
when you're in a business, blinders. Before I started my YouTube, I did have hold up with Johnny Boy. Oh, he says I have 1K. I'm too busy crocheting though. I only come on when I get notifications by a crochet like yourself. Thank you.
Yeah,
I lost my train of thought. I
you
don't
got
know.
blinders on.
Exactly. I got blinders. I can't even remember what I'm talking about, let alone. But I do appreciate the work that you do. The heart.
Thank you.
I like your hustle more than I like I mean, minus your earrings. I really love your earrings. But overall, I like your hustle. That's what I
Thank
love.
you.
Like
And I love your
Robin's
hustle
hustle.
too.
That's what
I
gets
love your
me
hustle too,
going. I'm
because
sorry. I'm like,
you be
ooh,
like telling me what to do. I'm like, okay, I'm wait, I can't do it.
you got this.
I can't do it. Start
That's why I say
crying.
I'm proud of you.
You should see when you telling
And
me stuff. I be like, I don't know, I can't. And you be like, you're doing good. And I'm like, start crying.
Recollect the Good says, you don't see me because you're asleep. Yeah, Aida, Recollect the Good, she be doing live streams like midnight with something to drink
Oh
and just be talking
Lord,
for hours.
she be partying, honey.
And we'll do one last one and then we're going to wrap this up. Divergent Crafter says, I agree with the blinders, but as a subscriber, I really appreciate the collaborations from time to time, just as a viewer's perspective.
See, you doing good.
Collaborations are my favorite. Okay. So, guys, we're going to
Absolutely.
wrap this up. Thank you so much, Jamie, Parlez Vous
Thanks for
Crochet,
having me.
for
I appreciate you. Oh, and let me say one more thing to plug myself on Sundays. So if you're into, so the name of my business also is called Parlez Vous Crochet and Free Paris, which is thrift store. So on Instagram on Sundays at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time, I go live to show what I have in my closet, and you can purchase and it's shipped to you. And on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'll go live on Facebook. So if you come back later on to Instagram tonight, 4:30, which is 5, 6, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'll be live on Instagram tonight. Come through, say hello from Little John Yarn channel, and then you can see me with my clothes and stuff that I sell. So that's gonna be like my hustle in between the crochet and while I'm trying to get other things together. So check me out. I appreciate you. And say Little John Yarn sent you.
wouldn't it be cool if somebody did say that? Like, hey, but all of Jamie's stuff, all her Instagram, Facebook, website, they're all linked down in the description box below. So please go over to whatever channel that she's on, subscribe and follow. She's the most
Thank
amazing
you.
person.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you so
guys.
much for having me again. I appreciate you. I'm gonna have to put you on my channel next. And hopefully people
Yes,
come
you
over. I probably won't have 50 people watching, but still come over.
good. Coming over. Just tell me when and I'll be there.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
I'm always motivated for somebody else more than myself. That's how it is.
Yeah, I know, right? That's how it is. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for just opening your space up, opening yourself up to be vulnerable and put to really just give us a different perspective of what the life is of a crochet artist like yourself and influencer.
Oh, thank you. All right.
But she's so funny.
Tell everybody bye.
Bye, y'all. See y'all later.
Take compliments well. I'm horrible at it. I'm horrible. Okay. I mean, thank you so much for the compliment, Jamie. That's how you should take a
Yes.
compliment. Thank you. I'm
You're
learning.
welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.